I've been saying that the Tesla Model 3, right, the new ludicrous car, it's the best value performance car in history, and that might be true, but it's maybe not true in China. In fact, no, it's not true in China, because in China, this is the best value performance car you can get in the country. Performance car, whether it's electric or internal combustion, it does not matter. This is it. And you know what? This thing is absolutely insane. When I say best value for money, there is nothing that touches this in terms of price and performance per dollar. Guys, Zeekr is about to become an Australian brand. They're coming soon, within a few months. I don't know if Zeekr in Australia, as far as I know, there's no official word that they will sell this electric car. I don't know if they will sell the 007 here, but if they do decide to, and they decide to sell this plaid version that just beat a Tesla Model S plaid and a Porsche Taycan Turbo, then I'll probably have to sell one of my kidneys to fund my purchase of this car, because it's absolutely insane. Even faster than a Tesla Model 3 Ludicrous, and about a similar price. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking, the Zeekr 007. It's a technological powerhouse. There's no question about that, guys. Back in December, when I saw the specifications of this car, I made a video, and I'll put a link in the description, comparing it to the Tesla Model 3. That was the old version of the Tesla Model 3, and the BYD Seal. Now, in my opinion, at that time, there was no question the Zeekr 007 was a better vehicle. And guys, I think this car is absolutely ridiculously unreal. There is a station wagon version. Now, if Zeekr were to bring a 007 station wagon version of this new plaid, the Zeekr 007 Performance, to Australia, guys, I think I'd have to say that's my favorite car. I need that car immediately, and I would just somehow get one of these. I don't know how, I would, right? I've always loved station wagons. You can ask my brother, if you ever met him, Pete. Hey, Pete. Anyhow, guys, Zeekr 007, it's just been, it's actually been tested at a racetrack in China, where basically this racetrack, it's a famous racetrack, and cars are driven around the Zhejiang circuit regularly, right? Now, it has beaten the Xiaomi SU7. The Xiaomi SU7 posted an incredible time, in fact, of 1 minute and 42.16 seconds to become the 5th fastest fully electric car, but the Zeekr 007 did it in 1 minute 41.7, which is ridiculous. It means it's faster around the circuit than a Tesla Model S Performance, the plaid version. So yeah, it beat that, and it also beat the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Now, I don't know if that's a new version of the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, but whatever, who cares, because this vehicle is a fraction of the price. An absolute fraction of the price, and I actually think it looks better than the Taycan Turbo S. By the way, I saw one yesterday when I was in Sydney, in the city. They're actually nice, big car, but yeah, I prefer this personally. Now, getting to this car, I was shocked by the performance of this car, because it has nowhere near the power of a Tesla Model S Plaid. In fact, it's way down on power. It's down by about 300 horsepower. And yet, because it is such a well-built car, it doesn't do what a lot of EVs, a lot of people say, oh yeah, EVs, they just go fast in a straight line. They're not really for racetracks. They can't go around corners. Not true at all. That's completely false, guys, because this is one of the fastest cars ever tested around this racetrack. That includes a lot of internal combustion engine race cars, Toyota Supras, all these different vehicles that are meant to be performance cars. This car was significantly faster. This track has a lot of corners, put it that way. It's an FIA grade 2 circuit. It's 3.2 kilometers long. It has a 22 meter elevation change. It has 16 turns with varying angles and elevations. This car couldn't have posted this time if it couldn't handle. So this kind of goes against this narrative as well, that Chinese cars can't go around corners. They're just fast in a straight line. Therefore they're dangerous and scary. I've heard some people say that. Yeah, well, not this car anyway. So how fast can this car go? Well, it has 475 kilowatt, which is, yeah, like I said, a lot less than a Tesla Model S Plaid. So you can see that this car, its handling capabilities are incredible. It has 710 newton meters of torque. It does 0 to 100 in 2.84 seconds. So similar performance in terms of, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 0 to 62 miles an hour, is similar performance to the Tesla Model 3 ludicrous version, the new version. It has 20-inch rims, high-performance tires, a carbon fiber rear-active diffuser. I'm going to guess that this version probably had some upgraded brakes to get this kind of performance time on the track. It does also have enhanced stabilizer bars and stiffer suspension, 40% stiffer in the front, 25.5% at the rear. This improves control around a racetrack, of course. In addition, it has electromagnetic vibration reduction system for real-time adjustments and TCS traction control. Now, they say that their traction control reacts, I believe, 200 times faster than a human or something like that, and I believe that's probably true. It also had Akebono calipers and Brembo brake discs. Stopping distance, 34.4 meters from 100 kilometers an hour. For a car of this size with a big battery pack in it, that's incredibly good braking. So you can buy Zeekr stock right now. They had an IPO on the US stock exchange. I think they're a company worth looking at. I definitely would be much more interested in investing in Zeekr than anyone else. In my opinion, the two companies I'm interested in investing in right now, guys, let me know what you think, are Tesla and Zeekr. That's my personal opinion. Tesla more for the artificial intelligence, Zeekr for the actual cars themselves, for the technology, the charging. We're looking at charging speeds of 550 kilowatt. We're looking at Zeekr's new, or Geely's new Golden battery, LFP. They have the best lithium iron phosphate battery in the world. They have some technology in these cars, like this car you can see here, that I think is probably above everyone else, including probably BYD. Now, looking at the Wagon version of this car, I think this is maybe the best looking car I've ever seen. But maybe I just love wagons too much. Guys, what do you think? Let me know if I'm crazy in the comments. So $29,000 US in China for the rear-wheel drive version of this Wagon. The top performance all-wheel drive version of this car is $41,500 US. $41,500 for a vehicle that beat the Tesla Model S Plaid and the Porsche Taycan Turbo around a racetrack. $41,500. That's insane. I mean, what kind of performance you can get for the price? I think this actually might be even better value than a Tesla Model 3 performance. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't really count because you can't buy them outside of China. At least, not yet. Anyway. Thanks for watching.